Blessings and welcome. I am Tuesday May Thomas, and this is your weekly tarot energy forecast for November 6th through November 15th of 2018. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so very grateful for this beautiful community. We reached 888 just in this last week. Thank you all of the new subscribers and everyone who supports my channel. I'm so very, very grateful. If you want to hear more from me, go to my website. The link is down below, and you can sign up for my monthly love letter, and you'll receive it into your inbox every month. Stuff about my books, my teachings, events, and all that good stuff. So thank you so very much, everyone, for all of your love and support. Let's go ahead and get started. As you know, I use the Osho Zen Tarot, or maybe you don't know. If it's your first time, thank you for stopping by. And what we've been doing is starting with a card from the Voyager deck by James Wanless. So let's go ahead and do that with James Wanless, Voyager Tarot. So taking a moment to take a breath in and out and connecting with higher self and with all of those divine light beings who love us, who serve in opening a way for us, opening the way for us, holding space for us, and illuminating and bridging love and light in all those places that we might perceive them missing. We thank you. We call in your counsel and your wisdom to this reading for November 6th through November 15th of 2018. We thank you so much. We love you, and we appreciate all the ways that you serve us, all the divine, blessed ways that you are here to hold space for us. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. We're so grateful. Thank you. One more is what the guidance is. And we've usually only gotten poppers, but what I'm guided to do is to split this in half. So help me here for a moment. Tune in from your heart, from your purity and 0 point. And we'll split the cards in half together, and we're going to use this card right here. Oh, wow. Balance. How beautiful and perfect is this? Balance. The diamond. The beautiful blue sky. Look at the crystalline tube. How clear it is running through this person's face, through this individual. Oh, wow. It's so very, very juicy. We're going to look it up. So this is the book that we use, the James Wanless Voyager Tarot. And let's go ahead and look up balance. And it's a major arcana. So this is very powerful. And I don't know about you, but I certainly feel this call to bring awareness to greater balance in my life. So I'm going to hold it here and we're going to read. Balance is the law of action and reaction. For every action, there is an equal reaction. The number 8 of balance symbolizes balance amidst ever-present change. Every change creates a new balance imbalance. I'm doing my best to hold this still up here. Balance is a dance, a continuum of Libra-like mental adjustments to keep your equilibrium. Keep a flexible mind capable of adapting. The bipartite brain symbolizes the balance of your left and right brain. The bipartite brain. Is that it up here? Is that it up there? I don't know. You tell me if you see a bipartite brain. I've never heard of that before. Have you? It symbolizes the balance of your left and right brain. Be both analytical and creative, mathematical and poetic, intellectual and dreamy, decisive and reflective. Like the sword and the facets of the diamond, you are sharp-minded. Penetrate all sides of an issue. Like the balancing sword of justice, possess an objectivity which enables you to evaluate the pros and cons, the pluses and the minuses. Balance is known in the traditional tarot as justice. Well, isn't that something? Justice, okay. Like a judge, act with fairness. Be fair to all sides of yourself, your mind, your heart, your body, and your spirit. Seek equality in relationships. Maintain a sense of proportion in life. Wow. Okay, very powerful overview for our weekly tarot. Now we're going to get into shuffling the Osho Zen Tarot. I'm going to take a sip of water. And again, we're going to take a moment to thank our angels and our guides. Take a breath in and out and connect with that higher wisdom of love, with the wisdom that surpasses mere intelligence of light. We just had one fall. We are the world. We're so very grateful for all the ways, our angels, that you hold us. Thank you for holding us. I thank you for holding our loved ones, and we invite in your counsel. What do you see, higher self, that we may be served? One popped out. I think another one fell out. We're going to keep going. Show us, for the highest good, those aspects, those values, those energies that are at play for this week of November 6th through November 15th of 2018, that we may gain the most high divine insight and knowing of what lies ahead. So thank you so much. We had a whole bunch fall out. And one on the floor. Ah, the one that fell on the floor is silence. Isn't that something? You know, I know nothing. How are you doing? It's very interesting. There's a lot going on. Isn't there always, though? Isn't there always, though? Silence. That was something that when I came over here to record this earlier, I sat in silence for 12 minutes maybe, which doesn't seem like long, but it was beautiful. It was a beautiful refresher, and I'm very grateful for it. Moment to moment success. Laziness. Isn't that something? We thought we were over that one, didn't we? The source, powerful. Adventure. That's the orgasmic life right there. Turning in, meditation, right? That's all we do around here, is we meditate. The burden. We know about that one. Oh, control. Are we still in this grid? Clinging to the past. Okay, maybe we are. And the miser. Okay, so let's see, because these are some pretty heavy duties. I think we're going to put these ones at the top, because these are obviously, these are the burden and control are cards of the mind. Clinging to the past and the miser, it's very interesting. They both hold the same energy of holding, of grasping, of clinging, right? Look at the miser. It has all of these golds, all of these jewels, all of these gifts, these blessings, yet is holding on to them and is building a wall. And clinging to the past is so embedded mentally in their past that they can't see what's going on right now. Their old dress symbolizes that they're still wearing the old energy of who they were from the past, of old circumstances. And as you know, all we've been doing is healing. We've been healing down to the core on a DNA level. If you watch any of these shows, you're a part of this community that is feeling it, right? We're turning a corner. We're growing, we're healing, we're dying, and we're being reborn. And for this divine anointment of this corner we're about to turn, and that we've been turning, I feel like we've been like, like forever. At least I feel that way. So maybe we haven't come all the way around just yet. We're still in it. And so what it feels that the higher self is saying, okay, look, there's still some stuff to deal with. There's still some aspects. And you know what they are. I'm sitting here right now, and I just wrote an energy letter and burned it. And now, and as soon as I was taking that energy letter, which I will put a link here, it's a very powerful metaphysical healing energy tool. As I was taking that energy letter to burn it, my higher self said, here's another person you get to write one to. And I'm like, oh, wow, yes, this tool. Coming to terms and being honest with ourselves about what is it? What are those values, those people, those things in our mind that the mind is trying to control. And it's just this constant surrender, right? We've been talking about that too, this just giving it to God, giving it to love, calling in service and help and assistance from your higher self, from your angels. I know for me, look at the burden, where's the staff? I know for me, even if I lose my car keys in the house, I'm like, okay, higher self, and I got to get to work. I'm like, higher self, I need your help. Probably not going to figure this out on my own. Got too many thoughts going on, and higher self like, doop, gives me a little hint, you know, or just blatantly steers me in that direction. And it's done. And it's like that with healing these parts of us that we've given our power away to, the burden. We know this one. We've given our staff of power away to someone or something else. And so this shows that there's still that corner to turn with unveiling and being really, really true and honest to ourselves about what is that I've given my power over to? Who is it? And how do I redirect that, take my power back so that I can return to a state of balance, to a state of really aligning my chakras because I'm living my truth. And it's this interesting push-pull thing because both of these cards, control and the burden, are cards of the mind. And isn't it interesting because sometimes, you know, we get ourselves into situations and it's just a part of life, and then all of a sudden we've given ourselves over or our power over to someone or something, and it's going in a certain direction, and we're going, oh no, and it's this uphill battle. We're not following our own light. We've given our power away. And so we're in that, and then that becomes our story. And we control our story, we hold on to it, and it blocks us. We hoard it. We covet our story like the miser. And within that story, right, here's all the gems, here's all the jewels, the treasures. Within that story, though, right, there's always a thread of truth there. Yet as long as you keep clinging to the past, which can be from many years ago, but the past is that story that you've been running in your head that just ran a minute ago and 5 minutes ago and whatever ago, that's not like you're obsessed, but you're in a loop. And so it causes this emotional tug of clinging to the past where you are not present with the gifts of what is now. And so calling in, you know, all of the guidance of our higher self to help the unraveling, to assist in the release, the divine, the holy release of all of those parts of us that had given ourselves in a direction that is not serving us, in a direction that is not true to us, in a direction that only serves in us withholding love from ourselves. So this is big, this is deep. So in this tunnel between November 6th and November 15th, this is what's going on, right, on a subconscious level. This is the stuff that's getting turned over. So even if you've been doing your work, fantastic, keep going, there's more. There's more. And allow it to come up. And if you don't know what it is, you can ask, you can pray, you can meditate, and you can ask for the highest good for you to be shown or for you to see, for you to just know, to remember. What is it now in my life that requires healing? And if there is someone, if there is something, and you don't know how to start, higher self, show me, how can I begin? And maybe there's forgiveness. Maybe there's a prayer, maybe there's a meditation, maybe there's writing an energy letter, maybe there's lighting a candle, burning some sage. You know, you can remote smudge lines of energy between yourself and others, people, places, things. You light the sage, call in their higher self, the higher self space of a location, whatever it might be, a creation, and you smudge. And you smudge the lines that run from you to them or to that as many times as you're guided, and then you let it go. And so there's a little tool. If it resonates, you can be served by it. And there is a little video that's up here at my YouTube channel on remote saging, and I think it's only like a minute or 3 minutes long, and I'll put a link up here later. Okay, so that's pretty deep and heavy, right? But ultimately, it's always bringing us to greater balance. And when we're in balance, what is above is below. The subconscious, the strata of the push-pull, right, that's going on, of all those parts that are still seeking healing, that have not completely resolved yet, that's like bubbling away in your story of self. And it's interesting because on this line, we have two fire cards, a water card and an earth card. The first fire that we're going to look at is the source. This is powerful. This is you on fire. This is you. The word that wants to come through is, what's that word? It's about not giving birth, but impregnating an idea, a notion, a relationship, a creation. Is the correct word inception? It's like the birthing seed of something new is happening. It's new. And I'm hearing it's new and it's old. So it's a part of you that you already know is a part of you and a part of your truth and your path and your destiny. And it's right here for you. Everything you've been doing up until this point, what I'm getting is have no doubt. It is here. It is here. You are that. We are that already. Relaxing into that is your success. That's how it comes manifest. When you surrender to your truth, when you surrender to, right, who you are without those ties that bind, who you are when you are in your full power. And I know that can be a scary thing. And isn't it interesting? You've given your power away and now it's like, oh, taking it back is like, woof, that's going to take something. It's going to take growth, right? And your willingness to love yourself more so that you can get out of the past, set yourself free, and let all of the beautiful gifts that you hold be liberated, that you may be sovereign in your truth, that the seed within you, the seed of your here I amness, your seed of truth, can be impregnated. What's the right word? The inception, so that it can be fertile, so that you can be fertile. That's what I'm getting, is that you have the egg. You have the egg of wisdom. You hold the egg of wisdom. Yet, as long as these parts of self are not cleaned and swept and cleared and healed, at least that journey begins in sincere reverence, consciously. That's when the fertility of the egg, of the seed of truth that you hold, that connects you to source, to all things and all beings in perfect light, in the world and beyond the world, where your joy, your success, and remember, you have a blueprint of that success in your heart. And remember this also, that the universe, your higher self, also holds a blueprint of your success. And those are those amazing things that happen in our lives that we cannot plan. Even if you've planned it and you show up and you do the thing and the thing is great, there's more. There's more. And the universe, your higher self, life, wants to give you the more. Yet first, there is a less. There is a giving away. There is an excising, a cutting away, a healing, a blessing, a releasing. And you know what I'm getting? I'm getting that we're so close. We've been doing this. We've been turning this corner for so long that those threads and those grids and those ties, all it takes sometimes is our little willingness, is our ability to just say, okay, show me. If there's more, show me. To do that bit of work, to go in there. Yet also, it's the little willingness that says, okay, I'm going to forgive them. When you do know who it is or what it is. When you say, I'm going to place love there, even though I have these resistances and these fears or this pain, I'm going to do the work. I'm going to activate my light body. I'm going to feed my light body and starve my tar body. You become fertile. You forget your woes of the past. You forget the things that make you forget who you really are, and you begin to remember. And that's a part of the success. That's part of the alchemy of you being the master alchemist. And that's you bridging heaven on earth, as above, so below, bringing to earth through the fire. That red in the diamond symbolizes fire, through the fire in your belly, through your kundalini, through your life force, through your excitement, through your getting out of your own way and getting out of the way, of love's way, through you. That it may be. Between those two cards, we have laziness. So this is a card of emotions of the water, and that is diagonally right across from clinging to the past. So keep sweeping the dojo. Keep meditating every day. Keep doing those things that you know serve you being good to you, and serve this you coming out around that learning curve, acknowledging what is. And sometimes, again, I don't know if I finished my point, is that when we just simply acknowledge, we see it and we say, okay, I see that. Those ties, those threads, those links, those binds or bonds that don't serve your highest good, that are no longer appropriate, that you know you're ready to release and take back your staff of power, those just simply begin to dissolve. Your little willingness to look in that direction, and keep looking in that direction, or else you're going to stagnate in thinking that the past is who you are, that the past is the truth in your now, because it's not. Allow yourself the success, open arms, open heart. Feel it, breathe it. It's already here. Relax, be held by it, be held by it. And what's right next to this is moment to moment, right? No holding, no hoarding. I posted something, I don't have my phone here, but I posted something on Instagram this evening that, oh, I have it right here. Let me just have a look. I'll pull this up for a second. Oh, you will never have to force anything that's truly meant to be. You will never have to force anything that's truly meant to be. And why would you want anything that isn't? So, right, there's a divine timing. There's a divine mystery. There's a divine, oh my God, ordination and organization, that love is given the right of way, the capacity to extend itself maximally through you, through your channel, through the channel that you are. Look at her crystalline tube. She is clear. She's clear. Look at her mouth. From the throat, from the words she speaks, through what she sees, through that third eye, all the way to the crown. Crystal clear. She's in alignment. That's the balance. That's the balance we're being invited into. Balance your emotions. Balance your mind. Balance your body. In alignment and attunement with spirit. That's all we talk about at my weekly live stream, 4D Trinity. Aligning and unifying mind, body, and emotions, that we may match that divine alignment that always is, of the higher self, of the light body, of spirit, of God, of love, of one, and of sovereignty. The one end. And we maintain that. We skip through that. We are held. We are carried through that as we just surrender to each moment. So stop making plans is what I'm hearing. Get to what you're guided to get to, work on, yet stop making plans. Allow, again, the organizing power of love to step in and do that for you. You just show up. You just keep creating the correct conditions so your seed, so that your divine egg becomes activated. Because what's here, and isn't that funny, right? This is adventure. This is us remembering that we don't have to know. This is when we've let go of control, you see. Holding on so tight, all in the mind, no heart, no third eye vision, and this is all vision. This is visionary. This is all the colors of the rainbow, and this is us remembering our innocence and going into the unknown of that moment to moment, the adventure. And that's the orgasmic life. That's where you set the correct conditions and your kundalini begins to percolate and bubble. And again, your libido, your life force, your energy becomes activated on a day-to-day basis. And we keep stoking that flame with the coolness of our meditation. We balance it with our breathing practices, with seeking and purposely finding and aligning with places and spaces of silence where we can meditate. where we can meditate. You know what we say here: meditate, 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 meditate. Turning in. Again, it's all about these emotional waters. So massive, massive guidance to really keep your emotional body cleansed, clear, pure, and at one with the mind of God, really, or else you're going to go crazy. Look at all those voices in your head. Yet, again, there's that divine alignment. Look at the white light coming straight from her crown, up through all the voices, connecting to Source, connecting to God, connecting to love, to the divine plan of self. And that is where we meet. The earth, heaven on earth. We are the world. We are the world. You've made it. You've made it. Stop looking. Stop looking. It's already here. That's really powerful. I just don't even know if I'm supposed to say anything else. Stop looking. It's already here. They're already here. It's all already here. Wow. That's amazing. Woo! I think that's it, my friends. Bringing us back to balance. Keeping it in balance. Balancing the waters within. And getting out of the way of love. Thank you so very much for being here, for all of your support, new subscribers. I'm so very grateful. Thank you so much. Remember, you can hit the bell and be notified every time I post a video. If you like this video, please give me the thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. I have over 300 videos so far on everything spiritual, metaphysical, healing, all sorts of good, juicy information. So thank you again. All of my links are down below. In the description box, the Show More box, you can sign up for my monthly love letter at my website. You can donate to this channel. You can also check out my books. I have 2 free mini books at iBooks and on Kindle. And I also have a couple of books you can purchase, The Reiki Apprentice and How to Manifest with the Law of Vibration. I'm on Instagram. I look forward to connecting. Thank you so very much. Namaste, everyone, with so much love.